Hello, my friends. Welcome. Live video. This is Janet. Thank you so much for coming. It's a Sunday. I know you're busy, but thank you for taking your time to come and watch this video today, because I know many of you have been following me and I'm seeing results. The reason I come with this topic today, on my page I see people succeeding. I see people coming as students. They're coming on green cards. And you know what? I can't call them one by one, but I hope you continue following. Even after succeeding to come to America, I hope you continue following Janet Rangi so you can set yourself a good foundation in the United States. And if you plan to come, this is a good video for you so you can have options, so you know you're making the right decisions. So let me tell you, last week, one of my followers told me, Janet, I've been in America for 1 month. Yay! I can't believe I found you. I say, yes, I'm here. She said, Janet, I'm here on a green card. Thank you so much for the information you've been giving me. Now, Janet, where do I start? And I thought about how many people are coming and they are trying to call me, and maybe they are struggling, or some of them are doing very well and they want to thank Janet. Okay? I like that comment from Nyakundi. She said, Janet, keep on. You know, people give me the strength to keep going. All right? And I see all of you and your good words and your support. Okay? So before I even continue, my followers from Nigeria, you heard the news. Eritrea, you heard the news. Okay? We don't have facts yet. Some of you don't know. But Nigeria, Eritrea, Tanzania, some of these countries have been put on a travel ban. But until they sign the papers, we don't know how. We don't know the stipulations. Some of these issues are political. They could not even be as bad as you think. Tanzania surprised me. They are usually quiet. They don't fight anyone. They are usually friendly. There is no war in their country. They change presidents like clothes and they don't even care. You know, so that kind of surprised me. But I hear they are not cooperating in issues of terrorism. Okay, I watched people on YouTube from Nigeria and they were having some mixed reviews. So let's wait and see what happens. For now, we'll go and watch the embassies themselves and see what they say. Okay, but for now, we're just going to continue with life as usual. And if you really want, even stay towards the end of the video, I'll start talking to people who get denied visas or who never even think of coming to America in the first place, so we can have projects to give us money at home. I will tell you what they do here to make money. So stick around. But thank you so much for coming. But let's tackle. So I answered this young lady who came to America. Thank you. I see all of you. Even from Nigeria, I see you. We are not giving up. We don't know. We don't know what we don't know. A travel ban doesn't mean they are going to deny you coming. Okay? Uganda was not on the list. I just mentioned Eritrea, Tanzania, and Nigeria surprised people. That's a huge country with over 200 million people. So I don't know how that's going to work. But let's wait and see, okay? All right, let's wait and see. Life has to keep going on. Strong. Life has to keep going on strong. Whether we are here or not. Success is our goal, okay? Now this young lady calls me, Janet, I'm in America. Where do I start? So can you imagine? Now I'm going to answer all of you, especially who are coming here. And you are not in good company. From Ghana, welcome. From California, welcome. Lily, right? Yeah. You have to have goals. And as usual, when you watch Janet Rangi, you have a pen and paper. Yesterday, I'm in my car. That's a huge car. I've never done a video in this one. This is a Touareg. VW, Volkswagen Touareg. It's a powerful engine. Diesel. Okay. Have goals. And you know what I told her? When you come to America, you have goals. And I told her, have 6 months goals. Actually, 6 months is too much. Let's start with 3 months. You have 3 months goals. You have 6 months goals. You have 12 months goals. We have 2 years. We have 5 years. Okay? I hope you're on the same page. I hope we're on the same page, okay? When we are coming to America, we are having goals. We are having 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and 5 years. I'll go through each step of these goals. Whether you're on a student visa, whether you're on J1, which will be different anyway, or green card. Let's say your goal is to stay permanently. You want to set a foundation. You want to set a foundation. This is what Janet has done. This is what many successful people have done. They just didn't blog about it. They didn't tell you how it happens. I'm here to tell you how it happens. Okay? So you don't waste time. So you can succeed. 3 months, what do you do in America? You've arrived on a green card. Jill is watching from Seattle. What do? You've arrived. 3 months. All of you who are tuned in, welcome. 3 months you arrive. Let me tell you what you do in 3 months. I will call this observation stage. Okay? With your host, you're observing. Observe, visit, enjoy, take contacts, look around who is successful. Go to those parties when they give you a ride, go. Ask questions about schools. Ask questions about jobs. Don't stress. You're here 3 months and you're already stressing the host. I have a job. I want a job. I'm bored. I came from Kenya. I came from Nigeria. And these people are just keeping me in the house and they're not helping me. No, focus. Stay in that house, watch TV. Familiarize with TV stations in America. Watch CNN. Inform yourself. Go on the internet. Read about schools. Learn about community colleges. Someone is watching from Nakuru, Zambia. Thank you. Learn more about community colleges. Learn about universities and the courses they offer. Think about yourself, what you have in your pocket. How can you improve it? But for the most part, enjoy. Look at the malls. Go to the park. Go shopping. Help with the kids. Laugh. Dance. Travel. Enjoy. Take pictures. Post on Facebook. That's what you're doing. We are observing. We are observing the first 3 months. Observation stage. No hurry. Don't skip this stage. It's very important. When you start working in America, you will wish for this free time. Okay? So observation stage. We are setting goals in 3 months. We are watching. We are observing. And our goal is to get the most successful. Our goal is to look at the most successful and ask questions and get their contacts. I love you back. Get their contacts. Ask questions. You know one thing, let me tell you, that I missed when I was in high school. I used to sit close to a girl that was index 1. Up to today, I regret why I never asked her questions. She would have told me the secret why she was index 1. But that's why we learn, and that's why we are who we are. Because along the way, when you learn, you know. You don't know what you don't know. So these successful people that are driving good cars like Janet here, look at me. VW Touareg. I have a Mercedes Benz parked in the house. Okay? All right. So you ask questions. What did you do? What did you do? Now you've enjoyed 3 months. You are transitioning from fufu. You are transitioning from injera. Those from Ethiopia. Injera. Okay, you are learning how to eat burgers and fries. Okay, from Seychelles, that's a beautiful country, from Dar es Salaam. You're learning how to stop ugali. Not stop, but cope, adjust. Okay, you're observing. That is number 1. Don't skip this. Don't skip this stage. Don't waste time. Someone is watching from Sweden. Don't waste time and give people a hard time. Why they are not giving you jobs the first month? Okay? If you came on a green card during this time, you make sure your green card has arrived. If it hasn't arrived after 3 weeks, you ask questions. You make phone calls. Make sure your social security number has arrived and the card has arrived. You're keeping it safe. You're learning about credit. How do people get credit? How do they pay bills? How much do schools cost? How do you work and go to school? Observation stage, number 1, 3 months. You are not saying anything. You're observing. You're enjoying. You're learning. You're strategizing in your mind. Don't start complaining because you don't have a job the first 3 months. If you have, good for you. If you don't rush because you get that job in 3 months and then you get used to the dollar and then things start falling off the wagon. Let's move to 6 months. Stage 2, 6 months. Millie says she can't hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. Only one person is saying they can't hear me. Okay? Stage 2, 6 months. Now, you have learned. You have learned maybe the host might not be that good the way you thought. You thought. There are people who are doing better than the host. Or, the host even does better than anyone else around. Okay? 6 months. Now 6 months, you're learning how to drive. This is very important. In fact, those 3 months, between 3 months and 6 months, if you didn't know how to drive, thank you so much. Someone says we can hear you. Between 3 and 6 months, you're learning how to drive if you didn't know how to drive. Anytime they leave the house, don't sit there, confused with no goals. Ask them, can you give me a ride? You go start driving. They teach you how to drive. If it means paying a driving school, this is the moment. You are not settled in America if you don't know how to drive. Okay? I think I've done videos on this. Okay? This is not where you come from. I hear Europe, they have good transportation system, public. Here we don't have good public transportation. Okay? In fact, some places, public transportation, honestly, is for us, the poor. Okay? Or some of us who lost driver's licenses. Some of us who broke the law and they took away the license. Okay? Or sometimes for us who are disabled and we are not able to drive. But for the most part, it's a very individualistic country. People with their cars. Each family, 3, 4 cars. The teenager has a car, dad has a car, mom has a car. Now, if you don't know how to drive, you finish 6 months, you get a job. Why are you getting a job in 3 months you can't drive? You will be borrowing rides like crazy. Learn how to get a car. Okay? Now, are we clear? Between 3 and 6 months, you're learning. By 6 months, target to drive. Okay? 6 months, what is your target? To drive the car. 6 months, you want to sit in the... You cannot be here in America and think you're successful if you can't put your baby behind and drive yourself. Take that child to the babysitter, drive yourself to work, come back, pick the baby, come home. Then, now you've arrived. If you can't do that yet, you have not arrived. So stop giving people a hard time. I need a job. How will you go to work? In fact, most jobs will ask you for a driver's license. They're not giving you a job because they know if you don't have transportation, you can't show up to work. Now, people from New York and big cities fix me. But for the most part, the majority of the United States, you need to drive, go yourself, take yourself to work, take yourself back home. Within these 6 months, you learn how to buy a new car and how to buy a used car. Okay? How do I buy a new car? Probably you are not ready. A new car needs credit. What do we mean by credit? Credit means you've established yourself in the United States. They believe in you. You've been borrowing and paying. That's for another video. Keep subscribing so you can watch more videos. I'll come here and teach you how to build good credit. Janet has excellent credit. And by the way, did I tell you, my credit is among the top 15% of Americans, which means it's 830 plus with a good, FICO score. Very excellent, not good, not great. What did I say? Excellent. My credit is excellent. I work in a car dealership, trust. They just see trust. I work in this short girl, African with her braids. But when they look at my credit, respect. Maximum respect. Do you understand? Okay? Respect. You can look at me. Oh, look at her. She's not so well dressed. Look at her braids. But when I open my credit, you shut up. Probably better than you across. Okay? So that I'll teach you how to have excellent. Excellent. Aim for excellence. People from China come here, they aim for excellence. People from India come here, they aim for excellence. We come here, we aim for excellence. Okay? All right. Now you're learning, how do I buy this car? Most places, people used to drive clunkers when I first came here. Okay? People will tell you, just buy a car that is 2,000. You go in the snow, it breaks down, you have no one to call. So you want to aim for a car that is about $9,000, okay, $12,000, and then pay car payments of about $120 per month, you know, to start you off. But the good news, if you borrow that money, you're starting to build credit. You are going to the mall, and getting a credit card, but you pay your bills on the credit card. You come, you pay. Don't pay cash, so that every month you're telling them, yes, I borrowed your money, but I'm paying you back. I'm paying you back. Don't spend more than you can afford. Okay? All right. I think we are understanding what we are doing in 6 months. Basically, in 6 months, we want to have a car. We want to be able to drive. And now we established a job that will give us a way to move out of the host house. Okay? Or stay with the host. If you're single, I recommend you behave yourself. Be a nice girl. Be a nice boy, not boys or girls. Be a nice lady and gentleman. Okay, so you can live longer there and save on some money. But if you can get roommates, or if you have a family, obviously your goal should be to move out, not to stay with the host forever. Okay, so now 6 months we are driving. We are now having a job which could be $12 an hour, $15 an hour. We don't care. If we can get $20 an hour, we are happy. Even if we are professors at this point, we are humbling ourselves. Okay, we are humbling ourselves. We are going back to square one. We are going back to the drawing board to learn what to do. Okay, now we've set a foundation. We know we knew how to drive home, but this is different. We are confident on the roads. We now understand the rules. We know the laws of the road. Okay, we now know what people do to make money. Not necessarily as a professor. Don't come here as a professor and you want to get exactly as a professor. Aim for that. Don't get me wrong. If you can and it's giving you 100,000, do that. But if it's not, we are setting a foundation. Okay? Just stay with me. We are setting a foundation. 6 months is over. Now we have that job. We are working day shift. We are working night shift. We are saving some money. Now what do we do next? We are aiming for that 1 year. Now we are looking for schools. Now we are deciding, what are we going to do? Medicine, engineering, business administration, social work. I like courses like social work. For example, which one? Lab technician or lab technology. Those are good ones. People don't talk about it. If you want a green card, physical therapy. You are going to those, they are less competitive and they have jobs. Respiratory therapist. I'm giving you ideas, the things you need to do. Respiratory therapist. If you don't want to be a nurse, respiratory therapist, physical therapist, you work in the hospital, a lab technician, you want to work in the bank, don't stay with those people. That's why, if you're watching from the beginning, I asked you, look at the most successful people, because the most successful people will tell you, don't tie yourself in this little community. Probably of Africans who maybe said, they never give us jobs because of the accent. You just stay in this job. They call them Manokis. Just go there. You know, there are many Kenyans there. They'll give you a job. You know, and then you work in the same place. You think the same. Development is not there. No, look for that person who is driving a big car. They have a good job. They will tell you, once you have papers, you finish business administration, go to Wall Street. Once you finish, go to the bank, ask for a job. So long as you have working papers, they will give you a job. Stop thinking like they can't. Ask that doctor who is successful. Ask that dentist, the pharmacist, what they did. Stop staying in that community where they will tell you, fast food, I went to McDonald's, and then well, that's a good job to start with. Don't get me wrong. That is where we start. Young kids after high school, they start from there. There's a difference. Start somewhere, know where you're going. Period. Okay? So that's why I told you, now by 1 year, we've talked to people, we have contacts, we know the successful people and what they did, so we are focused. So now we are beginning to know what we will be doing in 1 year. As we work, we are saving a little bit. We are paying our bills to have good credit. We are creating trust. We are creating a new name in the country. Now they are knowing us after 1 year. After 1 year, you should now be applying in schools. You have decided, I'm going to do nursing. You have decided, I'm going to do medicine. I've decided, I'm going to do dentistry. I've decided, I'm going to do law. I've decided, I'm going to do teaching. And it doesn't matter. Okay, if you've talked to your friends and you've looked around and you've applied and you can't see jobs for yourself, target to start all over again. Never be lied to. I went to college for 4 years at home and I'm coming here and then I can't even get a job. 4 years, you'll be talking the same language. You'll be in the same position earning $12 an hour. Start today. I don't care whether you're 30 years old. By the way, 30, 40 in America is very young. And I don't even care if you're 50 years old. If you're in your 20s, perfect. You can start again, or you can be lucky to continue with the same career. It just depends. If it's not working, stop sticking around, go to school, seal the deal, have the American education, period, end of story. Put that on your resume. Number one, where did you train? Train America. You will not be wrong. Even if you are a professor, even if you have what? Stop wasting time. If you know nursing is going to work for you, start. Don't ask questions, go. If you know physical therapy is going to change your life better than what you did at home, okay, go. Start doing it. Start doing it. Okay, now 1 year you've applied. Okay, we finished 3 months, we finished 6 months. We are now on 1 year goals. We are now applying to schools. Here they have something called general requirements, prerequisites. Whichever course you're doing, you can always start at a community college level. You do not have to go to university. Okay, so if your CNA is a good one, I like CNA, Certified Nurse Assistant, do that. It's a quick course, 6 months, do it. Have even plumbing, even electrician. Run to that community college, anything that can give you $13, $15 an hour, $20 an hour. Aim at having a certification here in the United States. Okay, and I'm not talking about F1 student people, because you know, you follow me. I'm very specific. Okay, so if you are a student, you have different challenges, continue following Janet. I will talk about those. Okay, each video has its own followers. Each video has different information. But for the most part, I'm preparing people who are coming here. They want to set a foundation so that 5 years from now, they are living well. Now, 1 year, we are doing general requirements in our community college. Even if you are doing medicine, pharmacy, most of the time, all these, you can spend 2 years in a community college. Why do I say community college? Is you can pay as you go, pay as you go. When you have that little job, you pay bills, you come back, you pay some of it in school. You're taking yourself to school during the day. You're sleeping, at night you're working. During the day you are going to school. Maybe you're doing anatomy and physiology, English 101. Everyone does that. I don't care whether you're doing history, business administration, medicine. Those are things you put out of the way. Have them in your pocket. Go to the counselor. Ask, what do I need to become a pharmacist? What do I need to do medicine? What do I need to do nursing? What do I need to do engineering? You're asking. In that 1 year, when you start, you know what you want. And now you start doing the general requirements. Put them in your pocket. You don't have to ask for a student loan. Try your best during this time to pay as you go. Apply for little scholarships. That way, the first 2 years, now we know. Now I'll take this as an example. Now you've decided you are going to do pharmacy. Okay, these first 2 years, you've done your biology with lab, you've done your chemistry with lab, you've done your English, you've done your communication skills, you've done your calculus, you've done your algebra, you've done all these things you require to go to pharmacy. Now after those 2 years, remember I told you the goals. After 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, now we are starting to go in school. In 2 years, you now have your general requirements in your pockets. You have your general requirements for pharmacy in your pocket. Now you're deciding to go to the university. And by the way, some of you want to go straight to university. You come on visas, that's fine. You're going straight to school for bachelor's degrees. You're going straight to school for master's. You're going straight for PhD. That's okay. That's a different case. But I'm just going with some of my people here. Maybe they had a diploma at home. Maybe they never went to university. Or some of them went to university, they became professors, but now they're in America. They have to get started. They have to start a new foundation. They've stopped wasting time. They're going to do it anyways. So understand. Watch this video with an open mind. Don't watch Janet Rangi one video and you think you know. I have hundreds and hundreds of videos, okay? Now, you are going to do pharmacy in those 2 years. Now you've decided. Now we are moving to the university level. Now, we finished general requirements. Now we are ready to sit for the PCAT. For those who don't know, the PCAT is the pharmacy exam. For people who want to do pharmacy, they've done general requirements for pharmacy in a community college or in a university. Now they have to do the PCAT before they get admitted to pharmacy school. Okay, so around 2-3 years. That's why I say goals are from 2 years. I think we have to have 3-year goal, but for me, I'm aiming 4-5. Okay, now after 2 years, we are moving to 5-year goals. Now we've gone to pharmacy school. We finished the PCAT. For those who've done medicine, you've done the general requirements, either in a university or a community college. Now, if you aiming for medicine, you finished even, you are now going to a first degree. Medicine, you have to have a first degree. That's why I have to watch my videos. But the whole goal is you've maybe done your MCAT. For nurses, you've finished your general requirement. For physical therapists, you have finished your requirements. For those who want to do history, I had a friend of mine, by the way, we went together to UCLA. He did history all the way to PhD. Okay, he did history. And then he became a professor. He has papers. The wife is here. Okay, he did history and they used to give him money. Every summer he would go to Kenya and his job was to observe birds. You go there and watch one bird, how it eats, how it mates, how it drinks water, and you come and report. Anyway, that's besides the point. Okay, so around 2 years, you finish general requirements. Now we are university. University, this is the time you take student loans if you have to. If you have the papers, this is the time you take student loans. How do you take student loans? The school will guide you. You have to get admission first. And the school will take care of the student loans. Student loans go directly to the university. They don't come to you. They can only give you what is yours. For you, they will give you room and board, okay, but the tuition the school takes before they give you the rest. So the school will let you know. But the thing I have to stress when it comes to student loans, take a course that you know when you finish you'll get a job and you'll be able to pay back student loans. They do not forgive student loans unless you're in special programs for the government or an employer pays for you. But basically what I'm saying is if you borrow student loans, they are yours for life. They don't forgive them. It's not like a house you can buy and if you default, the bank takes away the house or you go in foreclosure. Okay, and then they write off your credit is bad, you are known as someone who failed. No, student loans stay on your name forever. So you want to know how you will pay. So you want to take a course. If you're borrowing $50,000, better make sure your job will pay you at least $70,000, $80,000 per year. So you have to do the math to know what you're getting yourself into. Let's see 5 years from now. Let's see 7 years from now. Now I'm just meeting pharmacists. I'm meeting doctors. I'm meeting nurses. I'm meeting physical therapists. I'm meeting all of you successful. Maybe you decided to go into business. You just have to have a plan. Now you are married. You have kids. You are driving a VW Touareg like here, Janet. Look at me. Huh? You're driving a Mercedes Benz. You are paying off your house. Your credit is excellent. You're mentoring other people. You're sending money at home. You're building a house for your mother, your dad. You're helping your brothers and sisters with school fees. $1 is no longer an issue for you. Okay? My friends, that is how it happens. I'm very happy with my follower that called me. Janet, I've been in America for 1 month on a green card. What do I do? And that's why I share this answer with you. I don't know where you are listening from, but this is the road. This is the pathway to success. I tell you because I've seen it. I tell you because I've lived it. For those of us who are wrong, we met wrong company. It's never too late. I know you are watching me. I know you are watching me. You are watching me. They told you all you can do is $12-15 an hour. You stuck there because they were promoting you. Now they call you manager. But you're still earning $15. But you're still in your 30s. You can improve. You're still in your 40s. You can still take yourself to school. It's true. Do not discourage the new ones. Be happy for them. But you can do it too. It's never too late. I've done these videos even for those who are here in America. Some of them didn't like it, but some, you can't believe someone called me and say, Janet, I can't believe I've been here in America for 3-4 years because of your video, Janet. On Monday, I'm going to the community college and I'm going to start a course. I had this, okay? This is the information I get. I've been here 5 years, Janet, but I'm going back to college. I'm sick and tired of working 2-3, and these are the same people who will tell you, hey, here, you work. You never get ahead. At least home we had this, we had that, we used to sleep, we used to go out, we had friends and all those. That is what they will tell you. That's not true. I work here. I don't work 2 jobs. Look at the car I'm driving. I'm honest. Look at the car I'm driving. And you haven't seen my house. How many jobs do I work? 1, 8 to 5. 8 to 4:30. And now my goal is to move ahead. Huh? I can't see my people. Let me take off these glasses. Huh? Oh, okay. I hope I'm not sweating. I can look at the comments. Huh? What are the comments? Helen Jockey, thank you for watching. Huh? Canada don't take much time. Okay. I love you. Who is this holding the boyfriend, the girlfriend, or the baby, carrying the baby? This is my greatest supporter. I know my greatest supporters here. I know them very well. There are people who love Janet Rangi with a passion. I know them because it has changed their lives. Huh? It has changed their lives. We got this technology. We no longer have to depend on our neighbors to tell us what we need. Huh? We come, we blog here, we tell each other the truth. So for those of you who will not get a visa, I promise, when I promise, I try to keep my word. Huh? I try to keep my word for people who will not be able to come and they watch Janet. You know, from Minnesota, I love all of you. Huh? The city of 1,000 lakes. Minnesota is so cute. It reminds me of Vermont. It's very clean and nice and fresh. Huh? For those of you, all of you in Nairobi, I love you back. If you're in Nairobi, Abuja, if you're in Eritrea, in Ethiopia, and you are watching me, and you will never get a visa, you still have to succeed. Let me give you one example before I go. Okay? Let me give you one example. You know, before I came to this country, I used to live in a place called Donholm in Nairobi. And I got this nice apartment. They were still brand new. They had a good kitchen, beautiful kitchen. Huh? The kitchen was so pretty. Now, I went back 10 years later because when I moved out, I left it for my sister. I found the same bathroom, same kitchen, but it was broken. That is a business idea. My friend, make money. Okay? Make money because you can go into, okay, renovations. Specialize in bathroom renovations. Your work should be to find young men and women who will be working on just bathrooms in Nairobi. Tell people in Nairobi, I'm tired of these old looking bathrooms. I'm tired of a door that is broken. I'm tired of a door that has not been painted in 50 years. Take 1,000 shillings or 5,000 shillings. Paint that door. Make new tiles in the bathrooms. Make sure it's draining and you are not standing in the water when you're showering. Make sure you give them a beautiful bathroom shave it so that it can drain water very well, paint the walls, put clean tiles, watch YouTube how to make the best bathrooms in the world. Put it in someone's house in Nairobi, charge them 15,000 or 20,000 shillings. Put 15,000 in your pocket, 5,000 in your labor and materials. If you do this, you tell Janet Rangi 5 years from now that you are a rich man, share on this page. You don't have to come here. Do you understand, my friends? I'm telling you what happens in America. Very specialized. My house, when you look at the cabinets, are done very well. Why? Because it's not the same fundi who does the roofs, does the walls that are cutting corners, does the dining. No! It's a very, very specialized person. Here, the person that does the kitchen carpentry, he has done it all his life. Perfect work. If he does painting, it's the same person that does painting. Perfect work. He does roofs, that's all he does. Perfect work. So by the time you build a house, it's a house built by professionals, not half-baked people. If you hear me today, I'll be ending with business ideas that make millionaires in America. Listen to me and come to Janet Rangi and tell me, Janet, I was a poor man standing on the street going for rallies that will never give you money, clapping. Who are you clapping for? Huh? And I'm not saying it's bad, but what are you doing to take care of your family? Come up with ideas that no one else has done. Do them to your best of your abilities so that referrals will go everywhere. So, you know, so and so, he does the best bathrooms. When people go to shower in Nairobi, whether they're in Donholm or they're in Runda, they are showering in the best bathrooms in the world. That is how money is made. That is how millionaires are made. Pure hard work. Turn a project that you spend 5,000 shillings to 30,000 shillings in a month. If you can do one bathroom every 3 months, you don't need a job. You don't need to go to school. If you've gone to school for these things, good. If not, look for young men that have gone to school. Watch YouTube videos how it's done around America and other countries. And you will be a rich man in 2-3 years. Okay? So you do not have to come here. When they tell you you don't have to come here, you don't have to cry. You make your own country great. All right. I love you so much for coming, my friends. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up. You know why? You're the best. I love you so much for coming. Go on YouTube, Janet Rangi. For those who are seeing me for the first time, janetrangi.com. I have all these videos. Someone was asking me, do you work? I said yes, but I commit myself to making good videos for people, and I love you back. My greatest supporters, I know them. This young lady you see showing love signs, carrying her baby from day one. She loves me with a passion, okay? And I love you back with a passion, okay? All right. If you haven't watched videos, go down here, leave comments. I make videos based on what people tell me. Okay, I don't come up with these videos. I read your comments. I see what is trending. What do people need the most? And I know there are some people who will be denied visas, and I want to promise them, even if they will follow Janet Rangi, they have nothing to lose. You come here, you learn, you take back. You come here, you learn, you improve. But if you don't come here, you can make yourself a millionaire. You can do something different. We do not have to reinvent the wheel. China got this right. They did not have to reinvent the wheel. They just came to America, saw what works, and took it to China. Whether it's in technology, whether it's in construction, anything they do, they did a very good job. Okay? We can do the same thing. If something is working, borrow, use that. From now on, I'm coming to Nairobi. One of you will call me, say, Janet, I'm building the best bathrooms in Nairobi. I'm renovating the best buildings, bathrooms in Accra. You have no time for rallies. You're busy making money. You're busy becoming a millionaire of your own. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who is watching? Rose. Rose, I hope you passed your NCLEX, Rose. If you didn't, you just do it again. I haven't heard from you. I used to work with Rose in Aga Khan Hospital. And I told people, nurses, okay, you have to know, for you to work in America, 3 years of nursing plus a nursing license in your home country. You can't go and do this simple nursing of 2 years. No, it has to be a degree or a diploma, at least 2 to 3 years. They have to call you a registered nurse in your own country before you qualify here, okay? I'll continue making videos, of course, for nurses. I know that is one way we come here. But today's video, if you came in late, I've gone through our goals if we first arrive in America and how to succeed, okay? How to succeed in America. I've gone through that. You have a footprint. You do not have to even ask questions. You just come and watch Janet Rangi. I tell you, in 5 years, you'll be very far. Thank you so much, Christine, okay, for watching from Houston. Okay, Job, your lover with passion. Yes, I know people that love Janet Rangi with a passion, and thank you so much. I do this for all of you. Kimberly, I love you. Nancy, right? Okay, Michael. What of the book, Janet? I even forgot telling people I get the book. I just get small checks from Amazon, and then I remember, oh, I have a book on Amazon. Every month I get checks. I'm like, oh, okay. It keeps on growing. That's what, you know, goals. And my book was there to educate. It's not a fun book. I mean, it's to teach people what I talk on my blogs and my journey, so other people around the world can read. And that's why I get blessed abundantly. Nothing, no shortcuts. You give, you get, you give, you get, you give, you get, you give, you get. Let me tell you, some of you, maybe you didn't know the secrets. Today I'm going a little bit too far. There is no need to hide secrets. Successful people don't hide secrets. In fact, they give and give. Okay? This is how we make money. By giving. You think if there are two people here, and we go to a company and ask them to make us drinking water. You just go to a company like Coca-Cola or whatever, that's too big. People that make drinking water. And we put a label. I decide to call mine JR, Janet Rangi. And you come with yours across the street. No one is buying yours, my friend. They go with branding. What have you done for me? I'm telling you, someone will buy Janet's water even for $15 when it costs only $1. Okay? That is how money is made. Giving. Do you understand how giving happens? Maybe some of you didn't know, now you know, okay? Janet tells you secrets. That I've been in this country, I've read books. I follow Bill Gates not because he's rich. I follow to learn secrets. Okay? You don't follow Mark Zuckerberg because you just want to be seen with him. You follow to learn what made him a billionaire. Do that everywhere. That is how the world operates. Janet has given you the secrets to success. There you go. That is how it works, my friends. If you go in competition to sell water with me, there is no competition. People are buying Janet's water regardless. Okay? Because she has given and given, and be like, I don't care how much it costs. This is Janet Rangi water I'm buying. Giving and giving and giving tirelessly without complaining. And by the way, without expecting anything back. Without, what did I say? Have you ever seen people that give, and then the next time they're asking for awards? I want the award for ABC. What awards for what? Awards for what? Awards for what? To thump yourself in the chest. Hey, look at me. Hey, I went to New York. They gave me awards. What have you done? Awards will come on their own. It's about the people. You give, it comes. You give, it comes. That's how it works. No shortcuts. Even the richest people, I've read about them, I've listened to them. That's how it happens. Unless they were born in richness, or unless they stole, genuine rich people in America, that is how it happens. Even on that Amazon, when you buy something, that man has worked hard for the best customer service. One complaint is like a million complaints. One person at a time. It's hard work. Hard work. Every day you work hard. You work until you cannot work anymore. Some of you are mourning Kobe Bryant. He passed away. If you are to follow that man, if he shoots air balls, he will not care. But he goes back home and says, why did I shoot air balls? Because my legs are weak. He wakes up at 4 when you're sleeping. He's in the gym 3 hours per day, making his legs strong so he can come and entertain you on the court. LeBron, when you're sleeping, he's in the gym. Okay? That is how success works. Strive to be the best. Okay? That is just how I'm telling you. I'm waking us back home. I'm waking us. There are no shortcuts. Specializing. Okay? Specialization. That's for another day. Okay? I went beyond this video. This was to give motivation for those people who will not necessarily come here, but you will still succeed. Okay? Alright. Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm gonna make some quick YouTube videos for those who like short videos. But Facebook, of course, here we like long videos. Okay? Alright. I love you back, my friends. See you in the next video. Okay? Bye bye.